So there's something that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about for a while. Don't usually open up about this kind of stuff. I keep this off the vlogs, off the channel, but I'm really excited about this to the point where I don't really want to hide it anymore. I have a new female in my life. It's really important, and I want to introduce you guys to her. Hey Daphne, come out. Come here, Daph.
Oh, doggy.
We've adopted a new dog. You think she'll freak out if I pick her up? She looks like she's about to shit. Yeah. This is Daphne. We adopted a dog for the office. We're trying her out. We're renting her.
She's our new intern.
She knows ball.
Oh, yeah. Tennis ball? She know it.
Yeah.
So is this your dog that you brought in or what?
No, Maria's dog sitting.
What do you mean?
So now we're dog sitting, is what you mean.
Now it's ours. We're good.
Now we're doing Maria's job.
Yeah. Look at me. Work just got so much better. Environment. Who needs health insurance, dental insurance? We have this.
Yeah, pass it off.
Look at that sexy thing. Alright, what do we got here? What are we doing in here?
We are recording some Jeopardy on YouTube for the first time.
It's a new setup.
Yeah.
No longer on the couch.
Yeah. We've been doing trivias on TikTok for like a year now, and finally decided to bring it to YouTube. I think we're starting a new channel for it. Go subscribe to that. I'm not sure what it's gonna be called yet, but do it. Jeopardy's gonna be the first game. I'm hosting. The hostess with the mostest. And yeah, just gonna have a good old time. Hopefully it goes well, so Jack doesn't fuck it up horribly.
Are we gonna have to fit 3 people on that couch?
Yeah, you guys have to squeeze in.
Shit,
Maybe
man.
I'll get to sit here comfy. That's the good thing about being a host.
And then we got the screen set up.
Yep, that's not the trivia, that's a different trivia.
But that's the general idea of it.
Yeah, that's all we got. Should be a good time.
I come to you, American, Canadian, international people, humbly today with an opportunity for I'm not allowed to curse anymore, but I can write them down. Bring on an intern for the summer because Patterson has to go back to Canada for an indefinite period of time, suspended. I think like the minimum is 5 months, which is kind of problematic. So we need someone to fill in and do what he does, the in-person part of it, which is kind of nice because he does the editing for TikTok as well as some other stuff. A lot of his job is able to be handled remotely, so he can continue doing that when he's back in the great state of Canada. But we need someone here for trivia and some of the other stuff that we're doing internally. So we're looking to bring on an intern, literally just do that, to host trivia, to do trivia, to think of different games, and to be an on-camera guy. So if you are in New York, New Jersey, actually doesn't matter what area you're in, but if you can get here to the office 1, 2, 7, 10 times a week, you can qualify. We'll have the application link down below. The application deadline is Friday. You guys will be watching this on Sunday, so I think it's June 2nd today or 1st?
Yeah, 2nd.
June 2nd today, so June 9th will be the application deadline. Internship needs to be in person. You need to know ball. You need to be an ultimate ball knower. You need to be creative. You need to have ideas. Part of the application is a video submission, so you'll see all the directions and stuff on there, but that's that is our announcement. So. Yeah, yeah. We're taking Vermont. We're taking America. We're taking Canada. Yeah. Sorry, Daps. The two things we want are them being, they don't even necessarily, I mean, I guess they need to be knowledgeable. They need to be knowledgeable about NFL and fantasy. And then also entertaining. Right. So knowing those goals, you know, how do we come to the end of the resume and say like yes or no for those two things? You know, that's what I think we need to think of.
We could have them submit a Photoshop file, right? See what they can do when it comes to creating trivia.
Yeah, I don't think that's like a concern. I think that's super teachable. I think the two things we need to figure out whether or not they can hang with us. You know, like we can't have Casey. Love Casey, but if Casey comes through with the resume, he's fired immediately.
Me. Mike, the Chargers guy?
What?
Michael Jack?
Kid doesn't know ball. DKB.
Could ask them for like give us a trivia idea that we haven't already done that would be cool to implement.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that'll get us thinking about whether or not they're like thinking about the right way to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like the way you want to think about these processes, especially when they start to get to scale, where it's like, we know we're gonna get a lot of feedback. You don't want to get 500 submissions and then be like, fuck, I wish I put this extra step in step one to help narrow it down. Like you want to do that beforehand, so that by the time we get those 500, we can narrow them right down to 10 or something like that, you know? So we could always we can get the 500, and if we can get down to 10, we could do video interviews with 10 of them just to be like, you know, are they cool? Do they know ball? Like that kind of stuff, and then choose the 3 from there. But we don't want to go from 500 to fucking 400 down to 100. You know, it's too much time. We want to do this as quickly as possible. So like, the better the filter is up front, the easier this process will be.
Definitely need to have something to do with video then.
Yeah.
The question is, what do we ask in the video? Do we ask them to like mock host a trivia?
I mean, we can ask them to host a video. We can ask them. I don't know. I feel like anytime I've asked for people to submit videos, it's more just like an intro, just like tell me about yourself kind of thing. But maybe putting them under a little bit more pressure to see what they come up with is better.
It could just be as simple as like saying like a video submission, and then in any way, whatever way you think is best, describe how you would be a good trivia host or good for this role, and then people can be creative with that. So the broader it is, the more creative people can be.
And I feel like people who want it are going to stand out.
Yeah, I also think we should definitely start putting some funny like questions in the application too. Like what would you be wearing? What would you wear as a host, kind of thing, and like see what they come up with. We just need to make sure by the end of the application we have the questions answered that we need to have answered pretty much. Obviously, location is important. They need to be in the office. They need to be in the office or be able to get to the office. Probably like, I don't even really know what internships require. Probably like 2 days a week, maybe 2-3 days a week, whatever. Age-wise, I'm not really sure, because I don't want to say like you have to be 21 or over, because that basically eliminates all college applicants, I think.
I thought they don't need to be 21.
No, that's probably not. I also feel weird like hiring a 19-year-old. Is that weird?
Well, they're going to fail the drinking part of the application for sure.
Yeah. They need to think outside the box.
Or they're really good at it.
How do we legally drink this alcohol while being underage? They take the alcohol to another country.
Right off the bat, we have to immediately eliminate half of the applications because we don't want any unlucky people on our team.
That's pretty good. That's actually really good. That was a bar, sexy.
Came with it all by myself.
Just gonna eliminate half of them because we only want winners. All right, so some sort of video submission. Let's try to figure out some stuff to put on it. You know.
Yeah.
Think about it a little bit, and then we'll go over it when it's done. Fired.
I'm fired. I'm hiring my own replacement.
Alex, you get to be part of that process.
Yeah, I get to.
You get to find the new judge.
Judge Sexual Patterson IV is incoming.
Looking for a judge replacement?
Yeah, I need a big judge replacement. Somebody who is as at least as dishonorable as meat, if not more. It's gonna be hard to find.
You put together an application.
Yeah, big application. One important question on here. How many Don's nugs could you eat in one sitting? If it's not triple digits, probably not right for this company.
Number one thing you're looking for in a summer intern.
That nug eating number has to be north of 57.
So we got 57 nugs and we got 100 nugs.
This is basically, we're just like surrounding that one question. This is the only question that matters. We're surrounding it with a bunch of other shit. Like, drop your resume, CV, why do you want to work here? What's unique about it? None of that shit matters. Just that hard number. Just fantasy points per game. That's all we're looking at the end of the season. Everyone wants to talk about yards per out run and resumes and cover letters. Nope. How many fucking touchdowns you scoring? How many nugs you put in your mouth? That's all we want.
First Twitter Spaces.
Oh well.
Did it?
Ripped for like an hour and 15. Jack came on and joined us. I saw BDGE pop in there at one point. Was that you or was that you? Came in for 2 seconds and left. The absolute disrespect. No, I had a lot of fun doing that. I think I'm gonna do that every Friday. Hopefully it helps people. Probably not, but who knows?
How many people did you have in there?
I don't know, it might say on Twitter. I think for the most part we had like 30 concurrent for the duration of it. I feel like Twitter Spaces, they don't, like when it first came out, it was such a hot product. And they were pushing it so heavily. Like every time someone was on a Twitter Spaces, I feel like you would get on Twitter and like it would be like the first thing that pops up and hits you in the face, and now it's just like hidden. I also have no idea how to run Twitter Spaces, so the first 10 minutes was me just flopping around like a fucking fish.
Nice.
Fish out of water. You guys are sexy?
Yeah.
Girl.
It's National Donut Day.
Fuck yeah. I was actually just about to tweet this. Look at this. Did you get the screen? This is what we ordered. And that's what we got right over there.
Delivery might have went a little south and just overall size.
Well, they're mini donuts. We got 25.
But like, did you know that when you were ordering them?
I mean, yeah,
they say mini donut.
The product is mini donuts. Yeah. I went to some other donut places on DoorDash, and like the artisanal ones were so expensive. There was one that was
donut prices are getting out of hand.
They were $72 for a dozen donuts.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What's the place?
Let's get 3 dozen.
What's the place your mom goes to and brings over?
Oh, Glaze.
Glaze.
I think Glaze.
Yeah.
It's a New Milford. The place absolutely fucks.
Yes, it does.
Krispy Kreme's offering a dozen for $2.
Yeah, I fucked up. I was gonna go Krispy Kreme, but I've never had this place, and I was like, the mini ones look kind of good. Turns out, they actually taste fucking delicious.
They also give you one free one. We went and got a free one to Krispy Kreme right outside.
Wait, what?
Krispy Kreme gives you a free one.
Just for like walking in?
Yeah. No purchase necessary.
You know why? Because no one fucking goes there. You need to give them away.
Yeah.